About to release the field in the 2-year-old Tab Touch Plate. Ready to run. The tendon clears the stalls and they're racing immediately. Flying Target, Karanis bounced out very quickly together. Fascination, Jet Affair, Megachino, Tongue and Cheek all the way reasonably well. Followed then by Dawn Armada, Apparition forced to go back. Lambeck followed by Without Reason. And towards the tail is Flirty Fries as they'd settle down and neared the 1,000 metres mark. It's on early. It's a charge of the Light Brigade. Megachino, Tongue and Cheek, they've gone up together now and they cross Jet Affair. They've headed Karanis, who now settles down fourth inside of Fascination with a length and a half to Flying Target drifting back. On its outside then is Dawn Armada, followed then by on the rails Apparition, Flirty Fries keeping it company in the last couple, Lambeck and Without Reason. 650 left to go. They worked down the side of the course and Megachino had found itself in front, the Big Grey. A length and a half over the favourite Jet Affair. Down on the inside Tongue and Cheek, then Fascination, between horses Karanis. A length and a half away to Dawn Armada going okay. Down on the inside Flying Target. Apparition's away from the fence now. Then well back Flirty Fries, Lambeck and Without Reason. Putting the 350 behind them. Jet Affair given its head, dashed up, headed Megachino. A length and a half to Dawn Armada, starting to run on very well with Apparition still sticking on. Followed then by Flying Target, Jet Affair, Dawn Armada with 100 left to go. Dawn Armada had reached the lead from Jet Affair. Apparition battling away from Flying Target, but Dawn Armada's too good. Dawn Armada won from probably Apparition, a good run. Jet Affairs a nose back on the rail and close up Flying Target. Without Reason made up some good ground late from Karanis. Over on the outside, Flirty Fries, Megachino weakened out of it. Tongue and Cheek, Fascination, and last home is Lambeck. Number 13, the winner, Dawn Armada. The Dave Harrison trained filly, the daughter of My Admiration. Patrick Carberry aboard, travelled up really well to the corner. She'd found the back of one and got into a nice bit of cover there. Interesting that Pat's coming back here. Those white colours there quite mud spattered after the first on the card. 6.10, $2 even, and gets the money here for the McAllister family. Beats Apparition. Good run. Tramp wide most of the way. Jet Affair was there. Toughed it out. Flying Target fourth. Without Reason made up some reasonable headway over the final stages of the race. Dawn Armada ran a 550 elect, 480 Apparition. Jet Affair the 380 favourite, in the winner race by Alan Beard at McAllister, K. Wardle and C. McAllister. Apparition second by My Admiration, so that gives him a nice little Quinella in the first on the card out of Apple Crumble. Robin Todd Harvey, Troy Turner the rider. Jet Affair third home is by Trade Fair from Kings Lynn, Adam Durant, Joe as a party. The details soon. Race 2, the sign-on group handicap over the 2,000. The next here at 1:14, 12, 14, 15, 16 are the omissions out of race number 2 on the program. Now the margins and times for race 1 of the day coming to hand. Margins are 1 length a short neck. 126.70, 36.63 is the sectional as we take you down now to the winner's enclosure.
Yes, thanks for that, Mac. And we'll catch up here with David Harrison. He gave us a pretty good push there before that race, and we'll catch up with him and say well done to Harrow. He was looking well too with his glasses on. He had a little bit of a strut, and there he is, Giulio Santarelli, just taking pictures. I tell you what, Harrow, you're a good man, because that was a good victory there by Dawn Armada, and I guess it all worked out perfectly after there was a little bit of speed in the early part.
Yeah, it worked out beautifully. Yeah, she got her in a world perfect spot, and she was always travelling. So, and they rolled along, so it's good.
Has she showed this much promise back at home that you think that she could win a couple of races early doors?
Yeah, she shows a lot of potential, but I just think in another 6 months' time she'll be a really nice horse. She's still very immature, you know.
And a daughter of My Admiration. Do you think this is her best trip, or she could get out to a mile, for instance?
I know she's a real champion filly sort of horse, you know. Like she's a, you know, I know she's a sister to Delicate Miss and that, but you know, she really looks like she's going to get a mile for sure.
So you send her out to the paddock now and get her ready for those races later on in the year?
Probably. I'll have another look and have a talk to Alan, the owner. But yeah, she'll either go for a paddock now or she'll have one more on a Saturday.
Job well done, Harry.
Thanks, buddy.
There's David Harrison there, and Patrick Carberry. I tell you what, ever since he's just been starting to box and do some boxing classes with a new partner, he's jumped out of the ground, Brittany Taylor, and it's a credit to himself. He catches up now with Brittany Patrick Carberry.
Gareth giving himself some credit for his boxing prowess. Just noticing a bit of dirt on you, Paddy. Getting a bit of kickback out there?
Yeah, it feels good underfoot, but there is a fair bit of kickback, Britt, yeah.
And this horse, now your first time aboard in a race, your first impressions?
Yeah, nice win. When Harrow rung me up when the weights came out, he said it would win, so I was happy with that, and he obviously knows what he's talking about, but we knew that before today. Definitely a horse that feels like it'll get further. Mile or 18 will be up its alley, but probably down the track. But sort of stoked her up and made sure I was on top of him on the corner, and you know, she had him covered easy, but you know, she floated a little bit halfway down the straight, but she was holding him easy on the line.
Always nice when Harry gives you that bit of confidence. The rest of the day, what can we look out for from you?
Just doing our best, really. I think, you know, I've got some okay rides without getting too carried away, but just try and give them every chance and see what they got.
Well, best of luck and congratulations on the win.
Cheers, thanks, Britt.
Give us something, Patrick. Something. He's in good form. He rode him a treat there the other day, and he brings up that winner on a Wednesday afternoon. Okay, we'll be back before race number 2.